Okay, so what do we have? We already went over this, pectoral girdle, so now we'll do upper limbs. Ouch! It's not funny, it's not humorous. Okay, so this bone of the upper bone of the upper arm is called the humerus. It's not funny, it's not humorous. What do I have here? Are you okay? So the radius is the bone that is found on the thumb side. The ulna is the bone that is found on the pinky side. That's pretty easy, right? Anytime you move it, you do the shaka, the bones move with it. So we have the humerus. It's not funny, it's not humorous. It's the upper bone of the arm, and there's some landmark structures that I want you guys to take a look at. I found that it's a little bit easier to draw it. I know that some people get a little confused with this bone. Here we go, that's the head. And then on top is we're going to say there's a neck, but we're going to put the two bumps. There's two bumps that sit on top of it. And then there's a little groove that's found here. Maybe another little bump over here. And then that's the top of the humerus. At the bottom of the humerus, this is going to be truncated because I can't fit the whole humerus. At the bottom are some knuckles. So we have specific names for these knuckles. And then you already know knuckle is what? A condyle. But what is above a condyle? An epicondyle. How do I know if it's a medial epicondyle or a lateral epicondyle? Well, doesn't the head of the humerus turn inward toward the body? So doesn't that mean that that is more medial of this bone? It's the medial aspect. So this side would be medial. It's above a knuckle. So we call it epicondyle, right? The condyles in the humerus have special names, so we'll cover them shortly, but these are the little condyles or knuckles. If this is medial, then the opposite side of the head is going to be lateral. So we have lateral epicondyle. And let's name some of the condyles at the bottom. They're easier to do than these ones. We'll cover them shortly. So this guy is called the capitulum. Oh my goodness, it sounds like a really long word. But where do you put a cap? You put a cap on a head, right? So the head of the radius, sits or touches the cap of the humerus. So the head of the radius touches the cap of the humerus. So I just remember it. The head fits into the cap, right? So we call it capitulum. What about this side? Well, I think I did something funny on the other video, so you guys can look at the other video, but it's just called the trochlea. Trochlea, and this is the ulna. So the ulna has a U shape to it. And how you remember that it's the ulna is because it has the U in it. So the ulna grabs on to the trochlea to kind of pivot.